did you say bigger?
What was that? This appears to be a corruption in the communication.
I can't believe you said bigger.
What
do you mean bigger? I thought it was smaller.
You fucking bigger.
Oh, I seen that as well. Oh
Just
god.
means bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger. Okay. Last time, our crew went through the warp, and they encountered a nefarious alien. Can't believe this.
Known as Jimmy. Jimmy the Stitch.
AKA
Jimmy the Stitch.
Jimmy the Stitch. Now that's a new nickname for him.
He was the imposter among us.
Yep.
Yes.
He was the imposter the whole
He
time.
defeated the sus.
Yep.
For now, there may be more sus among us.
Among Us.
This is Samugus.
And thus begins the game of ships.
Whoa.
Copyright. Copyright.
Copyright.
Yes, I took a slightly less copyright laden track from Space Marine, the game Space Marine. So we'll see how that one goes.
Everything will be perfectly fine.
Yes,
Or else.
truly, this is a game of ships.
Or else.
Or else. Okay, damn. Now that's taken into consideration. Gentlemen, let's bring you to the bridge. Let's see. Ah, shit, I did not test changing maps, so let's try this.
I forgot to summon my Amasec. I'll do it in a minute.
Oh, this might be a bit harder than I thought. Okay. Are you currently on the bridge?
Yep. It's just loading in now.
Yes.
Oh look, our guys have names. I forgot.
Oh, hell
Yes. We now have the names as a visual, not just implied. I'm very sorry,
I
it
like
had
it.
not happened earlier.
Can you do it for
noise.
like the main bridge crew as well, if you don't mind?
Okay then, fair fit.
Yeah.
Where is my mono blade?
yeah. Folded 1,000 times.
I think you left it down in the med bay.
You're
We
right.
do have 9
I'll go
mono
get it.
swords in the cargo hold.
It's
So.
next to your jacket with a face on it.
You're a fucking mono sword.
Your mother's a monosaur.
I like how mono just means one.
Yeah.
So it's ones. It's a one blade on the sword.
It's supposed to
The
be
one
originally,
blade. The one blade is
Oh.
real.
The one blade to unite
Yeah.
them all.
I like the idea of a surgeon using a katana to do surgeries.
I used to
It's
do
so
that
sharp, yeah.
in my historical displays, Han. I'd be doing a surgery, like a battlefield surgery, and at one point I'd just like fuck it and just pull out my falchion. But like, we had like a dummy arm. He's like cut off a guy's arm, and the kids just fucking go nuts.
Medella to the bridge. Medella to the bridge.
What? I'm on my way.
You step up the
And we
elevator.
still having drinks with the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
He might have kept you up most of the nights. Night,
okay.
yeah. Unless you
Yeah.
said would think
What?
otherwise.
What is going on?
Yeah.
I was drinking absinthe.
What's an absinthe?
Alcohol.
Okay.
Who's that?
Name's Corm, by the way.
Oh,
For
Cole.
some reason, I believe I like you.
Good
Keep
to
that
hear,
up.
miss.
Keep that up, and keep your skin.
Cole
Okay,
and Billy
miss.
are the two heavies that follow me around on the ship.
designated heavies.
So what's the emergency?
Well, we were hoping you might be able to report on the creature, the Xenos. Autopsy.
Yes, designation was among us, yes?
I don't know about this designation, but sure.
I'm gonna come out of the bar. I
That's
feel like I should be
strange,
here for that.
That's strange. Someone at least turn it in under that designation.
Yes, that was I. I had heard of these Terran Maymays among the administratum. They are very fond of them.
Sounds like heresy.
What do you mean?
It sounds heretical.
They're,
Well, whatever.
I don't know. It seems like a joke going among the administratum. Not my business.
Well, whatever. Honestly. Regardless, yes, the dissection has gone well. I don't know how did I'll roll a Medicaid check if you need me.
No need to roll a Medicare check. It
I was
went
gonna
well,
say you gave
indeed.
a +10 from me, but yeah, never mind.
In fact, there is no need to roll a Medicare check. You would surmise the creature was normally humanoid in appearance. Almost translucent, in fact, like rubbery. With a almost featureless face, no body hair.
Doesn't have a face anymore.
No.
Because I shot him in his face.
Yes.
I can work
That
around
being
that.
said,
Yeah.
normally no face, from what I can determine at least. There's no facial features remaining, in any case. It has skin so pale as to be translucent, of course. And the internal physiology seems to be a strange thing. From what you can determine, it allows it to manipulate its basic form in order to imitate others. And its physiology is very much flexible and durable. Almost seems, based on the muscle tissue found, seems to be on par with a fairly decently trained human, actually. However, it's quite agile despite that. But it has no natural weaponry. Yes.
That's convenient.
That aside, however, you would also be aware that you might have heard of something similar once in medical reports? Potentially? Something far off in the
That's
galaxy.
worrying.
Yes, far off. Quite far off. If you want to, you can also roll a Medicare check to see if you could surmise where this was originally from this other autopsy.
Sure.
Would you get the +10 from the bonus that Stu got from me knowing about Xenos as well?
Sure.
All right. Well, that'll be a +30 in total. It's a new talent I just picked up.
Nice.
Excellent.
Hey.
You would actually be well aware.
Fucking photographic memory over here.
You would be quite well aware that this creature, it was autopsied up in the Calixus sector. Well, they had another similar autopsy, however they had a fully intact head.
I must say, one of you did a dreadful job with its head.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh. Well, we learn. Well, we live and we learn.
Yeah, that's what happens when you tie them down. The rest of the body's not present to get shot at.
I'm not going to I'm not going to question the one.
we tied him down, Gren, and interrogated him, and then I shot him in the head when we were done.
Good, I guess.
It was out of compassion.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Compassion.
sure. I'm sure it was. You are a very compassionate bunch.
Of course. Pity the Xeno.
For existing indeed.
Indeed.
Is there anything else you know about these insert name here? Because I forget what they were called.
Well,
Shape
am I
changers, was it?
am I able to locate the organ, the specific set of organs that allows them to change the texture and the texture, color, and appearance of their outer body, in much like an octopus?
Indeed. It seems to be a combination of the stomach, along with the stomach acids, as well as there's something else here. You're not quite sure if it's a pouch or a particular organic part of its body.
Don't tell me he had a gun in his prison wallet.
No. It's most certainly an organ, though it's an obscure organ. But you seem to identify these two as being the misnomers that allows it to shapeshift. You would also be aware that the name of these particular creatures, in terms of that autopsy, would be a simulacra.
Simulacra, okay, that's I couldn't remember.
These creatures, they are known as simulacra. They have a special organ within them that reacts with the acids in their stomach to allow them to change the texture, shape, feel, and appearance of their outer body to match that of any vaguely humanoid creature. Most commonly humans.
I'm gonna share a photograph with you from my pict recorder of was it Tom or Tommy's tattoo?
Oh,
that
Tommy.
I managed to, yeah, Tommy's tattoo that I managed to simulate. It's just a stupid hot dog tattoo, but I was like, I have a picture of it because I had my pict recorder recording the whole time. I'm like, look at the detail on that.
That is a very good tattoo. Is it, I should ask him where he has had it.
What?
Nothing.
Well, see to it that he is incinerated.
Yes, leave it to the woman to do all the manual labor.
Well, if you
I was
want,
gonna send Billy with you, but okay.
if you want to, I can help you.
That'd be appreciated, Cole.
Oh, not come this time. My name is Glenn.
Where's Glenn?
Oh, Glenn's by the elevator by now. Sorry.
I don't
sorry
see
for
him.
that. In that case, allow me to move Glenn. Nope. There we go.
I like how good half of them are just from Birmingham.
Yeah.
It's the standard for me at this point.
I like how a column was moved, but his nameplate stayed.
Yep.
Oh dear. It's glitching, isn't it?
Yeah. It's fine, Pasta.
Do you soon, per now, see a unnamed void spoon next to you?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the one across from me?
Not... Oh, no. No. What? I'm confused. Okay, I will try to remedy this situation. Sorry.
It's fine. Also, Stu is sitting on Alric's lap. It's kind of disturbing.
Allow me to vacate the chair, sir.
It's Prince of Benjamin. So, while we were drinking, when did that happen?
What?
No, I just put a gesture to Alric with the lieutenant sitting on his lap.
I believe this is called rapport building.
So basically, on my screen, the throne was empty for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair.
no, you were in your throne, and the NPC moved into your chair on you. But,
Well,
no, he was there at the start, so.
Oh, was he? Oh, okay.
I thought
Yeah.
the throne was empty, but on my screen it wasn't. So.
Yeah, I had the same issue last episode.
Yeah.
it's
Fair.
kinda weird.
He moved in and out of it, but he should be out of it now.
Gotta reload. Hang on, just in case.
Yeah, it's like I was saying to Roll20 for some reason.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't quite sync.
It does have some funny mess ups, but they're okay. There we
Unfortunately,
go,
with my
everyone.
secondary unit here, I won't be able to move the tokens. But okay, next to Medella per now, we have Glen.
Just a script
Alaric
before.
has moved out of the chair,
Yeah.
so feel free to use the chair.
He had to sit down for a minute.
Well,
He got up.
he was trying to keep up while you lads were out drinking.
Yeah, he had to sit down while we weren't looking. Alright.
I would have had a better connection per now, but unfortunately, things are not working out in my favor on that. But
Yeah. If you can give me a copy of that report, Medella, I will submit it to the Ordo Xenos.
Certainly, I've already made a copy. Here you are. I'll send it to your data.
Ah. Thank you.
I always make two copies of my work. 3 if I have time.
Yep. Is the only secure connection the one in the captain's quarters, Pasta?
ooh. Well, considering it's experimental technology, it's not confirmed secure, but you would reckon yes, more or less. It would be secure, but it seems to be the only one aside from the one in the middle of the bridge. Well, out of 2 connections, it seems to be the most secure one, yes.
Mm-hmm. Did you want me to send that now, Pastor, or will I wait until we make port or something?
It's up to you.
I can send it now, I guess. It's gonna
Okay.
go send the Ordo Xenos an email.
Do you have the email for the Ordo Xenos?
Hey! You just send an email to the Ordo Xenos. How do I contact them?
Do you have any contact information for the Ordo Xenos?
I'm asking the other Inquisitor.
Oh, you're asking the Inquisitor. Okay.
Yeah.
He'll come in from the bar after having had like 2-3 drinks.
Oh, he's had more. He kept drinking when we left.
You are quite the individual, sir.
What's that? Well,
Yeah,
what
how
was
do I
that?
contact the Ordo Xenos?
How would I know? I mean, I could contact some connections that might be able to pass it on, but, well...
That's fucking very sus. He didn't know.
Or has it been confirmed to us that he's an Inquisitor, or is this just speculation?
He did confirm it. He didn't confirm which Ordo.
Right.
Yeah.
Or if he doesn't know if he's not a member of the Ordo Xenos, then he wouldn't know how to contact.
Oh no, I reckon he's a member of the Ordo Malleus, but he keeps avoiding letting me know just for fun because I keep failing the rolls.
Yeah.
I could pass it on to some colleagues who might be able to contact them, sure.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Well, in that case, I guess you're shit out of luck.
Alright, another round?
3 rounds more.
Alright. Sure.
Oh, this is gonna take too long. Better stop binge
He
drinking.
probably has a
Pasta.
fucking cyber liver or some shit.
I am going to get him significantly plastered, and I'm going to ask him something along the lines of, is he really an Inquisitor or who's he with?
Fair.
Yeah.
Right
does
now?
he get a? Does he? Well, I'm getting him drunk, and then I'm gonna ask him.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not drinking anymore. He is.
So you're wetting him out for now. That's your strategy.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair. Do you want to do this interaction now?
Yeah.
Fair.
Because I asked him a simple question: how do I contact Inquisition? He didn't know.
Oh, you guys had to contact the Ordo Xenos in particular.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a secretary somewhere that can pass it on.
Fair. Yeah. That's what kind of what it was talking about. At least colleagues. But fair. Yeah. I guess you could wait him out when it was a bit drunker.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a damn good. What do I call these things?
I'm a sec.
Ammo sec.
Yep. Calixian ammo sec, in fact.
Really?
Yeah.
I've mostly been drinking organic.
Do I need to roll something past her? A charm test, maybe?
To what?
I was about to ask him. I'm just wondering: do you want me to roll?
Oh yeah, to ask him about that question.
Yeah. Which Ordo is he with?
Considering his current drunkenness, you can ask him outright.
Yeah. Okay. Go. So, which Ordo are you actually with? Who is the Watermelon Order?
Ordo Watermelon.
Yeah. Which one is that?
Watermelon.
Yeah. Why do you have a Malleus hammer?
At this point, you should roll a charm.
A charm test.
Yes.
Any bonuses? Cause he's fucking drunk.
I'll give you +10.
Okay. Something at least. Don't fuck me now. Oh, I scroll all the way to the top and scroll to
It's
the
a
bottom.
watermelon smasher.
I am burning a fate point past it. It's fucking not on.
Okay.
Here we go. Do it again. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oof. Like I said, it's a watermelon smasher.
How does this work?
You hit a watermelon with the top.
Show me how it works. How does it work?
Well, oh, do you wanna be a watermelon?
Oh, I think the stool can be a good stand-in.
Nah, I need a real watermelon. Fetch me watermelon and I'll show you.
He's just gone full Uncle Biden.
Uncle Biden, what are you doing here?
Dino's gonna call up on the general channel. Attention all armsmen, if we have a watermelon aboard, it is required an emergency in the crew bar. Bring watermelon immediately.
In that case, I guess, who among the crew would be popping up with a watermelon per now?
I want to see him use his weapon because I want to learn what it is.
Yeah, you know what? Just a random ombudsman's gonna pop up with a watermelon and just pass it off to you and just like, yes, sir! I got it!
That's not a watermelon, that's a honeydew lemon. That'll do anyway.
Considering how rare fruit is in 40k, let
Yeah.
alone decent quality fruit, this is
Yeah.
hilariously wasteful.
Yep.
I want to get him to use the weapon.
If I was gonna expand on this character, I'd probably say, yeah, it's probably something I brought from home. Like a dear fucking item to him. But in any case, okay, I'll pop it.
Do it. Do it.
Just gonna need a moment to find.
Do it. Do it. Do
There we
it. Do
go.
it.
Just gonna pop up the character sheet and let's see what he does.
Frederick is probably so pissed off right now. This guy's gonna smash a watermelon on the bar, probably take a hole out the side of it.
Yep. He plumps off the melon and falls on his side.
He just falls over.
And you can hear him snoring.
Oh, he fell asleep. Our Princep Benjamin, any idea what this hammer is? I pass it over to him a moment
Beef.
while the guy's asleep on the floor.
I guess I'll just use tech use probably.
Hit me.
Try to figure it out.
I'm not going to steal a pasta, but I do want to identify that he is an Inquisitor. Because he is very sus.
It could be.
Ooh, pasta.
Yes.
I have scholastic lore heraldry. Could I try and identify any particular markings on
The
this?
Maker's Mark, yeah.
Sure. You could. Definitely.
Alright. Don't think that worked. Let me try that again. There we go.
Nice.
Okay, based on the heraldies, this is... It's some manner of graviton hammer, but it's been modified somewhat.
Hmm.
In a heretical way or in a normal way?
You wouldn't be entirely certain. It seems to be a bit more disguised than anything else.
Can I tell, like, is there any, like, particular markings on it that would link it towards, like, either some sort of forge, some artisan mark, maybe?
Certainly is
Something
an
along those
artisan
lines.
mark.
Could I check it for chaos markings?
Sure. Hit me.
Fuck.
Okay, in terms of manufacturer marks, whether it be forge marks or artisan marks, you find artisan marks.
Mm-hmm.
And those seem to be fairly consistent with a pleasure world known as Eden, evidently.
I actually succeeded.
A manufacturer there, locally.
Interesting. Is Eden particularly close by, or is it rather far away?
That would be fairly fair off, actually.
Okay.
At least from this particular area of space.
Yeah.
Does it have any chaos marks, pasta?
Ah, chaos marks, excellent. You're a bit iffy on one of them. It seems to be almost as if somebody's cut across what seems to be a chaos mark, but there's no outright chaos marks. But one of them is a bit iffy. As if somebody might have formerly used it for chaos, but repurposed it.
I will snap a photo with my pic recorder.
Well, it could be that, or potentially it could be somebody who is a chaos worshipper trying to hide it.
I know. I'm just going to record that it's there. And then I will ask, if we're all done then, I'll ask Billy and Colm to escort the, or to carry the Inquisitor to his quarters.
Mr. Deno, might I ask, why exactly are we appraising this Inquisitor's weapon?
Inquisitor seems a bit sus on certain questions, Armsman. Or Senior Armsman.
And who are we to question the Inquisition? The Holy Orders?
Well,
I believe this is quite above our proverbial pay grade.
if we didn't, it puts us at risk of being heretics ourselves.
I'd rather not invoke the wrath of the Holy Orders myself, so I would suggest more caution with this.
I shall have Deno and Colm escort the Inquisitor to his quarters.
He's slouching. He's not all there. But
Did he
grips...
show us an Inquisitorial rosette, by the way? Because I don't believe he ever did. He just said he was an Inquisitor. Yeah.
He's not.
Alright, yeah. As I go to walk away, I turn again. I say to Benjamin, "It's a nice rosette he has, isn't it?" And I just keep walking. He's never presented one, hon.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. He's always heavily implied that he's an Inquisitor, but he's never proven that he is one.
Feel free to search his quarters while the man is drunk.
I'm not going to do that. That is just overstepping.
Okay.
If it's presented in front of us, that's a different story. But if we go searching his quarters, that's a problem.
Well, I'm glad to see you thought that far ahead.
I'm not going to go rifling through his pockets, but if you leave something out on the table, I'm going to look at it.
That's fair.
Yep.
Remember to have your pick recorder ready.
Yep. This is why I wear a body cam now.
Did you leave the graviton hammer in the
Oh no,
quarters?
I handed it off to them to take with him.
Excellent.
All right, I have looked through all the equipment and chosen mine.
Yeah.
I have one big important question. Do we get any spare limbs?
You're thinking cybernetic limbs?
Yes.
Not yet. You can pick them up
as a double take.
You can pick them up at Septina Prime.
Okay.
It's due to
what am I
manufacturer
overhearing?
issues.
I might be able to craft one.
That's good. That's good. I saw we got spare parts. Senior Armsman, may I request your services in creating spare limbs for the crew?
That's
I certainly could. Are you anticipating any significant injuries among the crew by any chance?
Senior Armsman,
Yes.
a shape-shifting alien was found aboard that ship.
Fair enough.
You tell me.
That said, however, you would be aware there is an outstanding order per now of a total of 5 spare limbs once you reach Septina Prime
Okay, cool.
that you are set to receive.
I'm hoping that we won't have need for, like, a lot of spare limbs, but you never know. We never know that we only need one fuck up in the warp, and suddenly someone has 3 arms and doesn't need more than one of them, and none of them work.
Why
You're
does
lucky.
Deno have 8 arms?
You're
Why is he
lucky.
Dr. Octopus?
Yeah, you're lucky. I think you've passed through the worst part of the warp so far.
Oh, I thought we were done.
Yes.
Okay.
You're done with the corridor. Yes, you are.
See, it's never hurts to be cautious, right?
Absolutely.
All it needs is one bad roll, and suddenly one of us is entirely without an arm.
It does happen more than you think.
Yeah.
I would
I've
like
lost
to try.
3 arms all my time playing 40k role.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Of course, we're not out of the woods until we're over. Of course.
I would like to catch the flag lieutenant on his own at some point.
Okay.
Probably between shifts.
Hmm.
Flag lieutenant, I forget your name.
Let's get it. Carpath.
Carpath.
Yes.
How do you feel about the member of the Inquisition you joined us with?
He's a rather unusual short commander, as are many members of the Holy Orders.
Have you worked with the
He's-
Inquisition before?
Once or twice, not very frequent. It is a rare occasion to meet them, and it's often not a very comforting sight for many servants of the Imperium. It usually, when an Inquisitor shows up, it usually implies there is some impending danger or doom, as some would even venture to say. If the situation can that requires their services can be quite dire.
Any idea why the Inquisition would have interest in our ship?
I honestly couldn't say, Commander. It was a simple request to book pass aboard our ship, and he is simply a guest until he decides to leave.
The Admiral also requested to put 10 cameras on the ship.
Indeed, they did,
Do you
Commander.
think that's highly unusual?
Well, not exactly, Commander. The Admiralty can, of course, requisition nearly whatever they want from an Imperial Navy vessel. But it is a little disconcerting that they don't trust us to provide accurate reports and information to need of cameras. That's all I'll say on the matter for now. We shall see how things develop.
There must be some reason, something we're not being told. Flag Lieutenant.
Possibly, Commander, but
Yeah.
it's not always our place to question what the superiors want us to do. They
Very good.
often have good reason for not informing us.
I have a
Yes.
question. I have a question, Pastor.
Yes?
Has the Inquisitor shown up for the regular checkups that Medella forces on people?
What's the intention of the checkups?
A regular, basic health checkup.
Just the health check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on how far into him they go.
Taking like the usual, taking blood pressure, looking at basic surface level
The like monthly physical checkup, I think, is what he.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically monthly physical. Yeah, he'd show up for that.
All right, good.
He just likes to watch.
Then Medella has no reason to suspect anything is off about this man. If all
Yeah.
his checkups are good.
Yes, and you
Well,
would get
it's not
no
that there's
particularly bad
something-
results.
Off about him. It's that he keeps avoiding certain questions, and it's really weird.
That sounds like an Inquisitor to me.
Yeah.
They're not exactly the most transparent of folk.
Yeah.
They know a
Well-
lot of things that are dangerous to.
Well,
the
I
likes
didn't
of
know.
us.
Well, until I was on the Black Ships, I never knew that an organization like the Inquisition existed. In fact, I still don't know fully what they are, and I suppose I'd best I keep it that way.
Well, forgive my paranoia, but we did just find an alien aboard the ship, so it's best to check
Absolutely.
everything.
Yes, this is yes. By the way, could all of you help make sure that the how many people are on the ship, Buster? 100,000, 200,000, a million?
No,
I
I'd
think
get.
it's like 10k.
I think it's like 10 to 20k probably.
Alright.
Four.
Size of vessel.
You're actually
26,000.
you're not overly manned. You're about 250
That's fine.
crewmen. That is.
Oh, only 250?
There's a reason why we're
250 on the
Whoa,
overworked.
we have
Hold
a
on.
massively underfunded crew.
Yes, we're
Yep.
very overworked for a reason.
No, no, it's just,
Whoa.
by the way,
Yeah.
I hate to ask this of you, as I
We have the
understand your
skeletons,
duties are.
less than skeleton crew.
I understand that your duties are more important than this, but could you help me make sure that our numbers are correct? Because I was looking at the monthly checkups, and it's been 250 for a while. Is that accurate?
Who are you asking this?
I'd find a moment when most of us are together and then ask. them.
Oh yeah.
Pardon, logistical error. You are 250 armsmen and
Okay.
200.
Oh, yeah. I point out that you have to scroll up a little bit further on the list, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yes. 26,000 total.
Okay, so
Okay.
we are our optimal crew. Cool.
Good.
Your thumb was
I
over
was gonna
the
say,
word.
should we have
Oh,
massive
right,
problems?
good,
There's only a few
good,
hundred
good,
crew.
good.
Yes.
At that
Terribly
point, we
sorry.
couldn't even support the
That's
life
just-
support systems.
I was looking at the wrong list. I'm terribly
Yeah,
sorry.
that's fine.
No
But
worries.
250
That
is
is
the
a funny
armsman.
mistake. Yeah.
250 is the armsman.
Oh, sorry.
Pretty good.
The registry was quite strangely partitioned.
There's a bit of sandwich there on your data slate.
Somebody left like like a sandwich dressing above like the extra 2 zeros.
Hopefully, it wasn't the guy that died.
Probably Jimmy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not Jimmy, the other guy, the guy that got worked to death.
Bloody, I'll have to clean this again. Well, fine.
Medella, there's a reason why we eat in the canteen and not in our quarters.
I do not eat there. I do not know who keeps eating in the med bay.
Perhaps we should figure that out as well.
Yes, so I can put out their spleen. I mean, punish them.
You know what? I later on at some point I'm gonna check the security footage.
That would be highly appreciated.
Yeah.
There's security footage in the med bay.
Yes. Why wouldn't there be?
There is.
I mean, if there isn't a camera, you can always put one of the many
We
cameras.
had
in the
we
rest
had
to bring
plenty.
them
Like,
You
I
have been
put one- I
commissioned
put-
to place pick
I put one in there last week.
up.
Oh, you didn't know there was a camera in there?
No, I must have been terribly misinformed as usual.
Oh, okay. I did tell you, but you were probably busy.
Most likely. Well, thank you.
Dino didn't tell you.
Well, most likely. I tend to ignore people when I work.
Yeah.
Thank you anyway, then.
Yep.
That was all.
Doo-doo-doo.
Nice. Okay. What do you want to do next?
I guess we'll check the map and see if we're on course. So.
I see. To the
Maybe
map we
Han
go.
can do his crafting check while we're in transit.
Actually, I can be cheeky and just spend a fate point on it.
Hold
Good,
on.
just auto do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I could just auto succeed by spending a fate point.
I keep forgetting I can auto succeed on finding information.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. Because I'm a seeker, I can do that. I keep forgetting I have it. Nothing escapes my sight.
There we go. Okay, perfect. Excellent.
Yay!
I can use the control for the mouse. That's good.
Call these adorable little ships in the void.
Yes.
Don't say that, because they might end up attacking us.
They might not be so adorable in a minute.
Mm.
Is that the Furious Abyss?
I hate that.
Oh shit, there's two more of them!
Yeah, two more. He built two more of them
Oh,
somehow.
shit.
Like, what?
Do I need to roll something past to check the security footage?
These
Any mysterious behavior?
Um,
I'm not gonna like sit and watch hours of footage. I'm just gonna like fast forward through a lot of it, see if I spot anything weird.
roll me scrutiny.
Scrutiny. I now have 2 points in that. Any modifier?
I'd say +10.
Oh, okay. And if I fail, I can auto succeed by burning a fate point, which I did. Let me just double check. In addition to normal use of fate points, a seeker character spend a fate point automatically succeed at an awareness or inquiry test. Never mind.
Oof. Will you use a fate point aside from that?
You can just re-roll it with a fate point as well.
Yeah, okay, I will. I've now used half my fate points. Fuck it.
Bro.
Fuck's sake. It's only slightly better. You know what, Stu? I'm not even mad because normally when I re-roll, it gets worse.
I'll
It's slightly better, even though it didn't like change anything.
I'll throw you a bone, and you know what? You notice one thing, and it's one of the crewmen you don't know the name of, down in the medical bay. Wait a minute! Isn't that like fucking? Isn't that Orlog or something? That the one lad called him. The guy who had a partner named Orlog. I think that's Orlog. Eating a sandwich. Above
he smeared it all over Medella's data slate.
Yes! Can't believe this.
Medella to the bridge.
Yes.
I have
Yes, but is
identified the culprit who destroyed your data slate.
Good. Where is he? I want his spleen.
All at your service.
It was Jimmy. It was Jimmy all along.
We
What?
sure like ruling this vessel with an iron fist, don't we?
Are you just gonna dismiss Orlok eating a sandwich?
No, I'm not gonna turn him in. I'm gonna say it was Jimmy, and then gonna have a word with Orlok about having his lunch outside of the thing. Basically,
I see.
give him a slap on the wrist, but at the same time, kind of brush it under the carpet.
Same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't even punish him now. Oh well.
Yeah. Playing the middle ground, it's always good to have the armsman on your side because you never know when you want them to stand in front of you and take a bullet for you.
On the bright side, miss, at least there won't be any more sandwiches there.
I didn't tell her it was you, Orlok. God damn it.
Oh, I told her. Why did you
Said it
tell her
was you.
that?
That was you,
I
was it?
told her it was Jimmy.
I told her it was Jimmy too.
Wait, was it Jimmy or you?
It was Jimmy. I saw him.
But you just said that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he won't be eating any more sandwiches there.
Anyway,
Oh, dear.
there you go. Everyone on the ship has to stay with their battle buddy, and everyone on the ship has to eat their lunch in the fucking canteen.
Fair.
End of story.
Alright, have we...
Yes,
Yeah.
lunch issues aside, can you all see the
Yeah.
map currently?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
The audience probably won't be able to see it by now, but I'll fix that. We'll see
Alright.
what we can do.
They can use their imaginations.
They've seen it 100 times, just like us.
Oh.
They can imagine.
You know what you can have for the OBS is just a still image of the map.
Fair.
You can overlay over the OBS. But yeah,
Actually.
do that later. Yeah.
In any case,
Mhm.
you're free to move. Move where you want to.
Oh, we can move the ship.
Oh
I
my
think you
God.
should be able to.
Well, you're the
Ah.
helmsman, Stu.
Now it picks up.
Where is the planet where we're supposed to pick up the cybernetic limbs from?
That will be over here. Big black planet.
It's the one
Big
that's
black
all
one.
the way down there.
Yes.
Ooh.
By the way, guys, do we still have that other vessel tagging along with us? You know, the
No,
one that
we
was.
got rid of those
Okay.
at the docks. Whatever the docks are
Best.
called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
How many squares can we move a day past that?
A day?
Yes.
I'd say 3. 3 squares.
Alright. Shall move
What's
over
the planet we're passing? Because I'd probably look that up.
This one? The
white one there off to the left.
white and brown one, right? Okay, that will be Mooshade.
Ah, do I need to make it like a roll or?
No, you could make a roll, yes.
Because I'm just like practicing, learning about stuff. What am I rolling? Voidfarer, Explorator,
I'd say Voidfarer, or if you have any particular navy knowledge.
Astromancy was another one I have.
You could determine things about what the planet is like by way of astromancy, I'd say.
Yeah, I want to know if it's worth visiting, and that's just a flat roll.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake!
You think it's kinda icy, kinda cold, but
I look it up on Google.
probably nice.
Yeah, it's not worth visiting. Okay, never mind.
If you want to do a Voidfarer roll, I could also tell you what might be on the planet.
I actually succeeded.
It's a conclave and essentially a planet mostly housing a big administratum library.
Ah,
It's
there's a library.
Paperwork Town.
Ah, okay. Well,
The
now I know
paper
why it's
planet.
not worth visiting on a holiday.
Understandable.
Yep. I'm just practicing the, researching planets and stuff that I need to know how to do for being a rogue
There we
trader.
go.
I'm just playing with the computers, trying to test things out.
As Prince of Benjamin kind of peeks at Deno's screen, and sees that the planet is littered with bureaucrats he briefly considered just turning the weapons on the planet.
It's rated 0-star on TripAdvisor.
Yes.
Worst holiday destination.
So as we move for 3 squares for the day, can we do like an augury scanner scan thing? See if there's other vessels nearby to be aware of for moving about.
Sure. Where would you move to?
We're moving from the exit point basically directly south. So
He means
the black
he means the ping. Like, what does he see in our ship's radius?
Okay, to the pink, yeah? The pink point. In that case, if it's the pink...
our ping. So, like, the radius around what we can see.
Yeah. Because you're moving 3 south. Direct south.
Yep.
Okay. You get a signal. In fact, that's a Imperial ship signal, but kind of jobbled.
Ooh.
That sounds sus.
It's not too far off, actually. Based on your current position, it should be... very close to the rift itself, but more or less just around the corner, to be honest.
What's the name of the ship, Flag Lieutenant?
What's it registering as past though?
Good point.
We were told to look out for a missing ship, Stu.
Indeed. Let me just double check the particular Imperium name for this ship, which would be the Arch of Luna.
Hang on, that name rings a bell.
What's in their transmission? What can we make out?
Weren't we looking for the Arch of Luna?
We're looking for this ship.
The Arch of Luna, indeed, is one of the ships that is currently wanted to be searched for. And you'd pick up... That's the jobbled message. It seems like a fairly standard Navy ship, greeting of reporting Imperial Navy ship vessel, and it's like jobbled afterwards up until instead of the actual designation, it presents Moon's Wing. Somebody's adjusted this poorly.
I was going to say in the jarbled nonsense, can I use the chaos marks? But sounds like it's you mean that it's like static. Okay.
It's close to static,
okay.
At least when presented in terms of audio, but you would also see a text-based message there.
Yeah.
Though the Imperial ship wouldn't have quite so much chaotic typeface. You could try to determine what it might mean.
I just wanted to rule out, is there anything chaotic in the code? I succeeded. Only by 1 point. Like 0 points of success, but still a success.
I'll give you that. The jobble text in between means moth. And, well, in between 2 different letters of jobbled mess on each side, it means moth.
Moth. I'll turn to the Flag Lieutenant. The previous Chaos guys we encountered made the same reference, sir.
I see, Commander. Let's see. Pastor, can I determine if this transmission is using proper codes, Imperial codes?
Certainly.
At the same time,
You can determine it does not. It's a jobbled mess.
Yeah, he was saying it's blatantly not using proper codes.
At the same time, I'm going to try and reach out towards the psychic imprint of the ship.
That's dangerous.
With
The ship
citations.
itself, is it?
No, I know. It's just
Yeah.
I know what this is. So that's why I'm like, oh no.
Well, you're thinking about the ship itself. Am I correct in that?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to get a sense of the psychic significance on board the ship.
He's trying to see if he gets a ping from the psyker stuff.
Psychers on board or the ship itself?
Both?
Just double checking. Okay, I see. Let me have a quick double check here across current references. Actually, no. Quite so much psychic. Wait a minute. You see a flash of a face. I'll be damned.
The same one that I took a picture of, the screenshot of when we seen him on the scopes.
Yep.
I sense a face.
I say as I have my eyes closed.
He has
Oh, look at Civ.
long black hair and a face that seems to be carry cracks. Scruffled, barely.
Is it this man, Medella? Then I pull out like the screenshot.
Him indeed.
You can also determine the ship itself, aside from this strange presence across it. The ship itself is predatory. It might seem unassuming, but the ship's spirit, the machine spirit, is of the predatory sort.
I handed down
It's
a slate
aggressive.
to the flag lieutenant and explained what we meant, what we ran into before.
There's a stoic essence of rage across it.
I can feel this ship's spirit, Commander. It is angry. No. Wrath. Wrath would be the way to describe it.
Have they noticed us?
I wouldn't know.
You would be able to determine, at least from what you can see there. No, they seem to be unaware.
I was going to ask Armstrong Benjamin, but okay.
Sorry, you can also have a look at that.
Yeah.
Certainly.
I was asking Stu and Han. Did they notice us?
FYI, I just got back, so.
Oh, okay. Did you see the ping on your screen, Han? The creepy man?
Oh, creepy man. Yes.
Yeah, we've run into him now.
Oh shit.
Oh, we haven't run
I've
into
handed
them.
the
Now
data
we're-
slate to Stu, and was explaining, and then Gren is telling us what he feels in his
Psychic.
with his psyker powers. They are angry, and then I turned to you and I asked, have they seen us? The answer is no, by the way.
Alright.
But if you want to describe that in a fancy way.
It would appear that they have not spotted us yet, judging by their current maneuvers.
Mm-hmm. What should we do, Flag Lieutenant?
I agree.
Well, Imperial procedure is to help any merchant or navy vessel in distress, but the codes alone are invalid, and I'll trust the intuition of our psychic friends here. And the code itself seems a little sus. We shall ignore them for now. We shall also not send them any response for now, as What is the class of that vessel, Pastor?
Out of
This
character.
vessel.
Our mission was to recover the ship.
It was
Yes.
to locate it, yeah. Report
Well,
back. We can go to port and report it in and find it later.
Locate
That
it
would
and
still count.
preferably, if possible, recover it. But
We're
report it
supposed to
if
recover it.
you cannot. It's a light cruiser.
Yeah, we're not going after that thing.
Yeah, I was going to
right
say,
now,
we've
but,
encountered it unexpectedly, we're not ready, it's probably not a good idea to attack.
like,
Also-
that thing massively outdoes us in
Yeah.
tonnage.
Yeah.
We're not going against that thing.
That's not gonna go well for us.
Should we go full steam ahead,
We'll
Captain?
mark it down, write a nice report about what we
Yeah.
saw, and we'll go to port and figure out
Yeah.
if they've got
I
orders
s-
for us, maybe. Because they
I
might send
suppose-
us a squadron to help out or something.
Yeah.
I suppose we have the paperwork planet over there.
The favorite planet,
Oh
yes.
god, it's even worse.
I feel like that
Place.
probably wouldn't help so much, but I don't know. Maybe they've got.
What
an
we could do
astronaut
is
there.
get aggro and then hide behind the planet and make them attack them and then we'd run away.
Oh, God.
Like an MMO.
That's
Fucking. I hate EVE Online!
Yes.
We could do a
Nice.
slingshot around the planet and get away even faster.
Can we go there, Pasta, instead for the next day of travel?
Avoid the big hazy thing. Those
Oh,
are really
No, I
bad.
don't wanna go through the hazy thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We encountered 20 chaos ships last time we went into one.
Yeah.
Head
Yeah.
into Moose Shade instead.
No.
They see that diagonal line between the hazy thing and the paperwork planet.
There's
go
like a
through there.
moon and
Pretty
the
sure.
hazy
Ah.
thing and the planet there.
Just bypass both of them.
Yeah.
Between...
Sure. Certainly can.
He wants to avoid everything and go around it.
By the way, is that a gas giant or a black hole?
Which one?
The black planet? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, Black Planet.
It's our destination.
That's from what you can determine, at least from this range. It's almost gassy, but no, it might just be pollution.
It's just really bad smog.
Oof.
To be fair, if it was a black hole, it would actively bend light around it. So
Yeah, we'd all die.
that would be an indicator.
True.
Alright.
I mean, it's
So-
supposed to be a forge world, so you reckon it's probably pollution, unless they're doing some real experimental stuff.
Quite
Actually-
a bit of pollution by the looks of it. Jesus.
Actually,
Floating
this-
device for an entire planet.
This heading
it's
too, I
like
think,
Jupiter.
has shortened our approach a bit, actually.
Alright. So what are we doing here? Are we going to try to contact our Orcan?
Boss.
Orcan?
Um,
Orcan?
Well, what I was thinking we'll do is we'll go see the people near the Dark Planet, because they have our cybernetic limb. Are they a Navy port as well, Pasta?
Yes. Well, they would have a Navy-specific port, but not a Navy-owned port. But yes.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a Forge World, you said.
Go there, we'll pick up our shit, and then tell them what we saw, and like maybe request backup if we wanted to look at it, the signal more closely, maybe.
Fair.
I want to take at least 2 more frigates with me, because then we'd have a more even chance of taking on.
If we could get like I'm not entirely sure what they are. We could get like a signal jammer or something. We could get ready goals.
Yeah, like meats as well.
We could tail them and see what they're doing.
Mm.
The wolf
Aren't they-
pack tactic.
I mean, they're chaos cult. They might as well just be sitting there performing fucking rituals.
Alright.
You know.
We don't want to know what they're doing on that ship. It might be sticky.
Well, see, they out of character. They are probably Nurgle cultists, so it's not going to be. So it's going to be sticky in a very different way.
Yeah.
It'll be mucus.
Ugh, I don't want to know. Alright. What
You know what I think about it? When I think about it, every single chaos cult is sticky in one way or another. That's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either
why
you get
it's
sticky
safe
from
to
the
say that.
blood, or you get yeah, they're sticky one way
You
or
get
another.
mucus, you get blood, you get that other bodily fluid, and then you have
Yes.
tentacles.
There's a lot of bodily fluids involved, whether it be
Actually,
pus
2
or...
of them have tentacles.
Ah,
Bro.
Moving on.
yes, please, let us.
I think it's day 2 now, past the room between Paper Planet and the gas cloud.
How many people have paper
Indeed.
cuts on this planet? Can I look it up on the computer?
I
They
guess
have
we'll give them a
something
brief
universal
Maybe
transmission.
there.
There's
guess-
a universal record for most paper cuts per day.
Oof.
What's that, Stu?
I guess as we pass spy close, we'll hail the paper plan and give them a greeting to ask for a status report of what's been going on in the area.
Oh god, they might send us one, and it'll be long.
Oh yeah, they'll send us a big load of paper. That's fine. You know what? That's fine.
Here you go, Captain. Here's your 350 pages that you requested when you said hello.
Oh,
I mean, that would just come in a nice.
Let's
book,
see, Erina Mecklenburg. I
Yes.
sense German with Jewish roots. Everyone prepare for
Oh my
war.
God. I sense Jew. My god.
yes, apparently, evidently. Greetings, Captain. Thank you for your status report. How are you doing?
I need a corrector.
Very
It's
well,
like
Miss
Flag Lieutenant, actually.
Mecklenburg. We were humbly requesting if you could give us a brief stats or report on celestial oddities in the area.
In the
Or any
area.
other stellar instance. Yes, we're on patrol in this region of space.
Ah, certainly. Yes, per the paperwork, you are the pin of light? Yes?
What she said.
Yes, that's us. That's
You-
us. Yes.
Yes, you are the pin of light. Yes, of course. We of course have the rift. We have had astronomers doing the paperwork for the close area of space. They well noticed a vessel nearby, but that is all. I assume
Right.
this is all per reports. We have not received a lot of report from Prescar in recent times, but we assume this is per paperwork. Yes?
This is sufficient, thank you, yes. It would be of interest.
I see.
Forget the name of the ship we were looking for. It's something Luna.
Arch of Light or whatever.
The Pin of Light is
Oh no,
awesome.
we're the Pin of Light. They're the
Looking for the Arch of Luna.
They're the Arch of Luna. Or
Arch of
something.
Luna. Yeah.
Well, if nothing
Yeah.
else, then Captain.
I was gonna
or-
say, I was gonna request, can she do the long range transmission? Because we probably can't do that.
To the vessel or to you?
No, to the port that we left from.
Certainly we can attempt. We have not gotten a lot of reports from them in recent times. We'll certainly try.
I figured their scopes are probably more long range than ours.
Certainly, sir. They shall
Yeah.
be. At least per usual. But it seems
Yeah.
they the receiving port might have certain problems.
Deno signs off the message with kiss kiss at the end. Just to piss off the Admiral.
XO.
What
Yeah,
would,
XO.
what would you like us to report?
Turn to the
Just
Flag Lieutenant.
interstellar traffic, any odd celestial oddities, so that in case, what else do we need to know?
We encountered the Arch of Luna. Stop. We're going to proceed to what's the name of the planet we're going to? The Forge World.
Don't tell them any of that. They don't need to know that.
All right.
We're military. We don't tell them where we're patrolling.
We're proceeding to the destination. Stop. Encountered.
Oh wait, you're
Arch
sending
Luna.
this to our people back.
I'm
on
sending it to her to send to them because she's a longer range thing than we do.
it.
So I'm
I don't
keeping
know.
it vague without giving any information, but I'm mentioning that we spotted
Okay,
the ship
yeah.
that they asked us to look for.
If you
Yeah, I
just
mean to be
said-
fair, we
Yeah.
we can just encode all this shit potentially anyway.
Well,
that's
that's
fair.
that's kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Just
but-
just do
in an
a
informal way.
Just do a triple engram. That'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it in an informal way so it doesn't appear that's what we're doing, but that's literally what I'm doing.
Hmm.
And then I want to sign off.
I
with
think
XOXO.
in that case you could. I think in that case
Yeah.
you could just say encountered target
Yeah.
Yeah.
heading for planetary destination.
Hmm.
Oh,
There you go. That's literally what I mean. That kind of thing.
Cool.
Anything else?
They'll know what it means, and
No one else will.
I'm gonna sign off with XO.
Has the library planner given us their reports of what they've seen recently?
Yes.
Cool.
They would mainly just be able to report differences in stars, the rift, and a navy ship nearby. Well,
Nice.
2 navy ships nearby in the last
Does
few hours
one
and
shade
days.
arena?
Arena.
You wouldn't have a means of contacting the Ordo Xenos?
I suppose we could try to send it up the ladder.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I saw.
Yep. Tell them Deno Creed is looking to say hello. I am currently aboard the Pin of Light. Give me a call.
Honey.
I see.
I'm
I
telling them who I am and how to find me. I'm looking for them. I'm not giving them any information right now.
I will pass on the message to my superiors, and we should
Tell
see.
them I have something to report to them, but I want to report to them directly.
We are gonna be raided by Chaos worshippers tomorrow.
Hey, if we die, it's not my problem anymore.
But it's my problem, because if I die, I'm going straight to the work.
Only in death does duty end.
Indeed.
I don't 100% trust the other Inquisitor, but at the same time, I want to let them know that I have information for them.
In any case, a reader has received your messages. Would you like
Also,
any
if you have
other
any
messages?
books on the Eldar, please send that, because that sounds interesting.
I do believe you have some, what do they call it? E-books?
Yep. Yeah, send me an ebook.
I love that.
I see.
But
It's a library planet.
we will send you on your data slate.
Yes. I will send you the file. You might need to download it and then put it on your data slate.
Your data slate, otherwise known as the iPad.
Oh my god.
Yes.
This fucking library world has 2 meg downloads. No.
The entire library world is just a single giant computer storage.
The download speed is shit. No.
Oh man.
Alright, let's move on.
It must suck when those planets get attacked by the mids or the orcs.
It has
and all
one
that
of the
data's
most.
lost.
It has one of the most complicated computer systems that has been recovered by the Mechanicus, capable of storing 1 entire terabyte.
Oh my god.
Let's see. You asked for a general book on the Xenos, right?
I'm looking for extra stuff on. Basically, I've been RPing that all the different skills I'm getting. I've been reading books, and I've already gone through the captain's collection.
Fair.
So
In that
looking for
case,
other books.
she's going
Did
to
you
dump.
read? Did you read Confidence for Dummies?
I did actually. That's why I got
Nice.
plus 10 to fellowship.
Ah, nice.
Arena's going to pass you a little old book from the sector known as the Xenos Encyclopedia for Dummies.
Oh, thank you. That sounds incredibly insightful.
Yes.
I love that it's probably written in High Gothic, so I couldn't read it.
These
That is a
things are
point.
like
Can we just request a bunch of random books just to improve crew morale and general knowledge of our people?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
just
But
PDF
you
copies.
get,
of
we
books.
need like 300 copies of the Emperor's Bible.
we need a copy of
absolutely.
Simon Sinek start with Y. There you go.
We also need a collection of Caiaphas Cain's best hits.
We need Caiaphas Cain, the Caiaphas Cain collection. Just send all of it.
Like a copy of 50 Shades of Last-Fire.
Yeah, that one as well.
You see, I will.
50 Shades of Last Fire more.
I think I have them noted down. I will pass them on to your collection. Feel free to distribute as you desire.
Yeah, thank you.
You should have the ebooks.
I love the idea that discreetly, what one particular book gets put in here for no gets put in here called just "Can Love Bloom on the Battlefield."
I mean,
Not that way.
along with Can Love Bloom in the Battlefield and fucking 50 Shades. Fucking
It's a
fantastic.
tactical book. What are you talking
Sure
about?
it is, sure it is.
Oh, tactics.
Yes,
Combat.
of course.
Yeah.
In any case, I suppose Arena's going to send it up the
This
ladder.
is a terrible book. How could she ever fall in love with that blood-sucking mutant?
Bruh.
Sounds like heresy.
I know.
Oh, you're reading Twilight of the Warp, aren't you?
Twilight of the War.
Yes, it's a terrible book.
Moving on.
Yes. Aside from book parodies for 40k, anything else you want to give over to Arena before you drop the call?
No, it's just send him messages on our behalf.
I see.
Yeah.
I gain an impulse and I say, thank you kindly for all you've done. Here, for your trouble. As I put a human skull in her hands.
Oh, we're talking to her through the computer.
All right.
Yes.
Why is there a skull on the counter?
I put a skull in front. I put a skull on the counter.
I don't quite. We have quite enough skulls in the library.
That's supposed to be a threat, Medella.
What? No, I thought this one was quite nice.
Hmm.
Look at the shape of it.
Perhaps Gamma can make you an assistant. I've seen those servo
flying
boys
skull.
that fly around and
That could
assist.
be-
You take notes
that could
and
be a good
whatnot.
idea. That could be a good idea. Gamer, I have use for you. Where is he? Is he in the ducts again?
It's in his
I am
broom
down
closet,
here.
He's in the floor under the bed.
He's just clipping through the floor. No, actually, he's down in the mechanical bay.
He's just like in the vent below our feet.
I love the idea that he just spends his free time crawling through the ducts, looking for
He's
anything
cleaning it.
to appear.
Fantastic.
All right.
Luminance.
Didn't realize Kipling was in the vents as well.
Oh dear.
Moving on. All right. What next?
Yes. If nothing else, she'll pass on the message.
Thank you.
Depending on your movements now, you might get a call.
Ooh, okay.
Are we heading south, Stu?
Yeah, we could go directly south to the dark.
Let me double check. What did you tell in the call being passed on to Priscar?
The one to the Admiralty?
Yes.
Pretty much, we made it through the warp. We're proceeding to our destination, encountered the Arch of Luna.
Yes.
I think it was specifically encountered targets en route to destination. En route
Yeah,
to
something like that.
Excellent.
I'd
Okay.
word it in such a way that he would know what we mean.
Yeah.
Fair. I'll take
Not
that
that he
wording
sits
on.
there wondering, what the fuck are they talking about?
I'm going to take that wording as formal would.
Yeah,
Feel free to move.
yeah.
How do you move?
Let's
do you
Stu
feel?
is the helmsman.
continue. Let us continue.
Yeah.
Between the two. I don't know where we're
South,
going.
isn't it?
South.
Master Stu.
Yeah, go
Hmm?
Yep.
south.
Straight south or partially south?
We'll go 3 south, so we're nearly touching the planet, the black.
Perfect.
We'll wave as we go past, so we were that close. It's like the Costa Concordia.
As you're too south, you get a call.
Ding ding. All right, ring.
Phone's ringing.
Can you see it?
Yeah, the Solar
Yes.
Admiral.
Hello there. Good to see you.
Hello.
Not good
Greetings,
to see
fellow
you.
Admiral, sir. How's
Hello.
it going?
Hmm.
Hello,
Good to
Admiral.
see you, Flag Lieutenant.
You too, sir.
I heard your status report. Am I correct in assuming you have found the Arch of Luna?
We highly suspect we have, sir. That appears to be what their transponder code's telling us.
Should I tell the Admiral what I sensed, Flag Lieutenant?
In a moment, yes.
yeah.
Solar Admiral, however, we did not engage them. We did not come into contact with them in real space, as their codes seemed suspect. They were invalid Imperial codes. We also got some distressing messages from their transmissions suggesting, shall we say, heretical phrasing. I fear they may be compromised. And finally, our psychers also detected disturbing imagery emanating from the vessel. If you please, Doctor.
Thank you. Yes, I reached out. I reached out towards the vessel to try and get a sense of its spiritual presence within the warp. And from what I was able to tell, there was a powerful. I wish there was powerful psychic presence upon the ship that showed itself to me in a flash.
Really?
And a dark-haired, green-eyed figure.
I send him the data file.
Eyes seemed to glow. As that image, yes. We have encountered him once before, but this time his presence was very clear to me. And the ship itself, the machine spirit within it, I am not as attuned as the priests of Mars, of course, but its emotional imprints were still significant to me. It felt wrong, sir.
Of the ship, am I to understand this correctly?
Yes. I'm sorry if I did not make that clear.
No, you certainly did. I just did confirm. Curious.
The ship indeed seemed raw, angry, as if it was about to lash out at anything within its sight.
That seems consistent with the proper machine spirit of the Art of Luna. Yes. That said, however, it being content with these occupiers is troubling. Tell me, this long-haired green person, have you ever heard of the name Arioch? Arioch the Wild?
I'll roll a knowledge check.
Sure.
What kind?
Anything related to chaos, anything related to just generally knowledge, or forbidden knowledge, I'd say.
I have forbidden lore psyker.
Yeah, sure. That could work too.
Okay.
Oof.
I'll use a fate point. Because I want to see if I know anything. Hey!
I see. Okay. So, nice. Okay. You would be aware, Eric the Wild was dubbed a person of interest aligned with chaos who he's not known as a psyker, but he's known as somebody with high psychic potential. And beyond that, a close connection to the warp and the entities within it.
I remember the name from my training, sir.
Yes. I assume they told you of the tragedy of this particular character. He was snapped up by the whims of chaos before we could ever reach him. Tales were told originally of his potential, but, well, we're not quite aware of his current potential. Beyond the fact that at one point he did have it. Whether or not he's honed it, we're uncertain of.
I remember something like that being mentioned. A powerful potential psyker.
Yes. It's unfortunate we lost him to the whims of chaos. Lost him. I do believe not. I do believe actually there were reports at one point that he fell into the warp. Of all things. As likely as it seems.
Where specifically did he fall into the warp? Dino's gonna just chime in.
I do believe it was around the Cadian sector, around the Eye of Terror, I do believe. Was the original sighting.
Oh no, I just get like Cadian flashbacks.
The Eye of Terror.
Indeed.
And he's still alive.
That's what the reports say, and... Well, it's consistent with reports cited of his reappearance, though whether or not they are true is doubtful. That said, of course, Eric the Wild is the name they use for this character who emerged in lieu of this person with high significance.
Do you believe
potential.
this green man is Eric the Wild, Solar Admiral?
I do not know for certain, and I know of no reports that put it into stone. I only know the rumors cite him to be. But for a man like that, with such potential to have fallen into the warp and suddenly reappear here, unless there's a very particular purpose, I doubt it. But it's certainly troubling.
I can only say that I know what I see. But to sight. Unfortunately, sight for one such as I is a dubious thing, I must admit.
Indeed.
But I know what I saw. I hope you are right, Solar Admiral. However,
As do I. Beyond all of his fellows, tell me, did you mention the name of that pirate captain you met earlier?
The fuck was his name?
Who? What did you say?
The fuck was Panty Raider's name?
Patrader's name would be Horst. As proclaimed by the prisoners you captured, actually.
I believe his name was Horst, Solar Admiral. As we killed him, he claimed that he would kill us, he'd return to kill us later, which was highly unusual.
They're of the same ilk, I'm afraid. If reports are true, though they might be misappropriated, there were 7.
Oh, 7.
7 men who fell into
7
the
men,
Eye of
okay.
Terror, met some manner of warp entity, and have come back on a strange crusade. Ariel
Well,
is one. Horst
if
is
we can-
another.
If we can kill him, that means that we can kill him, so that's good
Indeed.
news.
If Horst is any indicator, hopefully you can kill him as easily. And as flawlessly. You know, this brings me pride to know that, in fact, you did take out Horst himself.
Yes.
He's over-exaggerated in his stature.
It was very easy, Solar Admiral. All in a day's work.
And then I hope, and
There's
I...
no challenge whatsoever.
I do believe Ariok might be just as easy. Aside from the ship itself, of course. If anything, the true threat here is the ship. Unless you were able to sway the machine spirit, perhaps somehow.
So the Admiral,
Yes.
I was, with your blessing, I was about to suggest End of Light once we make port at, the Dark Planet port, whatever it's called.
Yes, Septina
I
Prime
could,
only.
hopefully, with Emperor's blessing, I could inquire with other Imperial Navy assets in the area. Perhaps I can summon up at least 2, maybe 3 more frigate-sized vessels. And we could investigate the Arch of Luna in person.
I see. You have my blessing.
Thank you, Admiral. Perhaps we'll even be able to find a specialist purging team and maybe even be able to recover the vessel by hand. But
Allies would work too if other navy isn't available.
Certainly.
are there any other Imperial military presences on this side of this sector?
Well, I will say we're fairly scarce. I think there's one, not quite a frigate, docked in Septina Prime. I do believe it's a bit closer to a raider. An imperially commissioned raider.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2, in fact. We also have I do believe, a rogue trader vessel nearby.
Interesting.
The vessel of Mellingai Perna, the Crandall of Cranmer. That's what it is, not Kramer.
Do I know that name?
Yes, you do.
Ah, it's my dad's trainee.
Really?
What a
Wow,
coincidence.
A light cruiser named after the original sector governor, Cranmer.
I'm familiar with this individual, Flag Lieutenant.
Mellingai Perna or Cranmer?
Oh, the rogue trader,
Ah, Melling, yes.
Melling.
Yes, Mellingai Perna. He's a man of high stature, all things considered. Quite a good trader. Literally,
Of course.
aside from his rogue trader business.
My dad. Hang on a minute.
No. I mean literally. He's a trader. Beyond just being a rogue trader in title.
What?
He trades a lot.
He's a
Oh,
merchant.
okay. Okay. I thought you were calling him a trader.
Oh,
All right.
It's fine. The words are similar.
Yeah, my father trained him, so of course he's the best.
Admiral, if I may.
Yes.
Should obviously I would not wish this vessel to be in enemy hands, so if worse comes to worse, we may be unfortunately forced to destroy the vessel and put her machine spirit to rest. However, if in the fortuitous outcome that we manage to recover and sterilize the vessel thoroughly of the insides, would you like the vessel to stay on this side of the scar or have it return to Secundus?
Return it to Secundus.
Very good, Admiral.
I think it would certainly be preferable, if possible, in fact. Even if you have to ram the ship, if you are in lieu of any manner of capturing the ship, ram it, take it over if you can, by force. The ship is...
Boarding actions.
Yes.
That worked well last time.
Board as well
Delightful.
as you can.
Yep.
I think it's a very good way of going about things. It might have some very important, not only documents, but very important assets for Imperial Navy Command in this sector.
No, I'm not doing that. Shut up.
In that case, Admiral, we shall prioritize taking the ship.
bellies!
No.
Pardon.
We're not in the warp
No,
anymore.
Sorry. Continue.
In that case, so the Admiral, we shall prioritize taking this ship by force and cleansing it in the name of the Holy Emperor, as you agree.
Praise the Emperor.
Indeed, sir.
Familor Khan signing off.
There we go. Right,
Or can I
guys,
get
we've
a
got a
jacket
mission.
like
Yay!
I want a jacket like his.
I think you have to work a little longer before you're ready for the big boy jackets.
I do believe you might need to get the rank per the moment. They're fairly scarce around here.
So,
Now then.
Pastor,
Yes.
do we have to dock here, or do we have to go all the way around the planet to, like, around here?
You can certainly dock right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gren, did you want to say something? Sorry.
Yeah, I was just going to like quickly go. Do we have a preliminary plan already, or are we going to do some research? Or try to get some like additional
well,
backup?
Yeah, well, what we're going to do is dock at this port on the Dark Planet and try and contact some other Imperial military assets. The Admiral said there might be even a rogue trader with a light cruiser who might be persuaded, which would be a massive help.
It would also be good to get like a specialized boarding team together.
Someone who can clean out Nurgle vessels, so it'd have to be some hard-ass motherfuckers.
The previous admiral
I
that
don't think the
from other base
Argusman alone will cut it. That's the issue.
told us that this area of space had like very little assets in it. So the rogue trader and the other guy are probably our only options.
Well, we'll dock at the port and see who's around. You know.
Yeah.
We can always hire mercenaries. As
Yes,
rogue
we can
trader,
indeed.
as rogue trader, you are fully in your right
Yeah,
to hire Xenos.
Yeah, I know.
Like, the
Also-
Imperial Navy can literally just spend money hiring mercs, because I'll just bill it to the Solar Admiral. I'm sure he can pay it, so it's fine.
Also, we can make them a hell of a lot more effective by giving them just boarding shields already.
Yeah.
Can we hire Xenos, take the ship, and then, you know, pay them and let them go on their merry way,
Well,
turn to the port with the other ship, and say that the Astartes helped us?
Well, we'll see what's here when we get into port.
All I'm gonna say
Hiring
is...
some orcs would be hilarious if we could.
Get some freebooters.
Yeah.
Some freebooters, awesome.
All I'm gonna say is, it's entirely up to you on that one.
If only we could get some orc snipers to help us out.
But if it's beyond Raiders,
Big Tau.
Tau,
Oh, I've never seen that orc sniper. No, because we're going commando.
I'd
Do
say
speak Tau.
if there's anything aside from a human-operated raider, Tau, or Kroot, please send me a message and I'll get it prepped for next session.
I did want to buy a companion, a crew companion.
You'll have
I'd
an
be more
opportunity.
comfortable getting crew merc than most other races, I think.
Crew would be good in hand to hand, and they'd be immune to the Nurgle shit.
A cross.
Yeah.
Can Medella wants to ask a big favor.
Oh, from Deno?
Yeah.
Yeah. Deno comes down to the med bay a lot, so you can probably catch him.
Yeah. She's going to ask.
Could you get me some bloody apprentices?
Ah. What, the skull not working out?
That's not the servitors are lovely. It's just that you have to keep track of them every hour, or they're going to mess something up.
I look behind you as you're talking, and one of them like bone saws into another.
Well, dude. Sorry,
Ah, I
Ken,
see what
but
you
hey,
mean.
if we land up poor, we can press gang people into the Navy.
Oh,
We go to the bars and we'll get people to join.
Get 'em drunk.
X-1341, do not cut his leg!
I'll see
Gentlemen,
what I can do.
gentlemen,
Thank you.
as you're about to port, you feel the ship is shaking again.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa, mate.
The entire
Which one
ship
do
is
you-
just
Which
shaking
one you did
again.
that?
And you can't pinpoint like where it's coming from, but it's shaking hard for
Status report.
about a minute. The ship
know.
is shaking, sir! I
I
don't
believe the
know!
ship is very angry.
I am going to do signitions on
Yep.
on our ship.
I'll just say,
Uh,
all hands
apologies,
brace
Medella,
for,
better head to the bridge.
turbulence, all that.
Seems like there's a problem.
What is
I'm
causing
going
this
to do it
shake?
again.
Floydsman?
I'm
I
just in
can't
the
find
elevator.
it out.
I can't
No,
play
God.
Pearl with all this noise!
I'm just like in
Strikers,
the elevator as it's
exactly.
vibrating heavily. I get out of the elevator on the bridge and just
I'm
puke on the
sorry.
floor.
I am sorry, Captain. I can't get out of the med bay right now as I can't stand.
The
Roger that.
ship slightly tilts a bit as well,
Oh
from
my god.
side to side. And as you're all assembling on the bridge, Simon Pattern, tea-serving servitor, steps up and serves a bit of tea.
He's all scalded.
Yes.
No. The funny part is
Can
that
we
is that he's
refrain from shaking the ship while someone's in the elevator? For fuck's sake.
I'll call the engineering and say what the fuck's going on.
I don't know, sir. It's just checking. Check with the brain.
I can't hear the
Systems down.
I can't hear the machine spirit over all the panic. Shut up.
Sure.
I'll use tech use to do a technical scan of the different systems on the ship.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, I also have tech use.
Bruh.
I'm gonna try and re-roll that one.
I don't have tech use, never mind.
Okay, no clue.
They're going up and down.
Shit,
You don't remember quite what they mean, but they're going up and down. They go from green to red, and red to green, and oh god, they just keep going up and down.
Pasta, can I make an inquiry test?
Sure.
Oh shit. Flat.
Just auto pass it.
Oh, I actually
there you go,
succeeded.
didn't need
I can auto pass it, that's why I asked. But I actually succeeded, so never mind.
There's something
What do I find, Pasta?
There's something really weird about this, because mechanically it doesn't seem to be anything wrong about the ship, at least according to the indications.
Yeah, but I've been wondering about other issues on the ship. Is this not
yeah.
a non-mechanical issue with the ship?
It doesn't seem to be so, at least not in terms of your mechanical knowledge. You
Yeah.
don't see anything that seems to indicate a mechanical issue.
That's what I
for
mean, it's a non-mechanical issue.
Yeah, but for some reason, all of the indicators and some of the mechanics is physically being pushed out, but you don't see anything physically. And the indicators are going haywire, even if the mechanics aren't going wrong. Something's weird, but it's not the ship.
I'm gonna open a private channel to Medella. Deno to Medella.
Yes, Roger.
Can you give the ship a preliminary scan for warp beings? Or warp entities?
am trying. I'll be honest, but the general panic on board the ship is making it quite Shut up!
Understandable. Let me know if you encounter any unusual activity.
As you're both on the Vox, you hear a loud groan from the captain's bed.
Oh shit.
Captain?
I'm coming.
Stumbling!
I have to use the stairs.
Captain, speak to me. As I'm going to go check on her, immediately pulling away the curtain.
I actually
Yeah, the
have to
principle
roll
was
this.
I'm going back down to the med bay.
Shut! Shush!
Swear it's falling.
What's falling?
The ship is falling down. It's like it seems as if she's having a fever dream or something.
I'm going to take her temperature.
Her forehead is hot as fuck.
X1341, bring me cold water and a cooling agent stat. I say to the servitor.
How long does it take me to get down to the med bay?
I'd say by the stairs, like maybe 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, I'm going to get on the walks, and while I'm working on trying to cool her temperature a little, I'm going to say to the rest of the party. This is Medella. This is Medella to head crew. Head crew respond.
Go
On the
ahead,
way down.
Former Captain Teresa Legato. Teresa Legato is experiencing a vivid fever dream.
I see.
And seems to be caught in the throes of a rather intense fever, I believe I have no support. I have nothing to support this theory, but I believe it might have something to do with the current activity of the ship.
Very good, Doctor. Try your best to stabilize her as much as you can. Any resources you need, don't hesitate to ask. I will try and stabilize and figure out what's wrong with this ship.
Meanwhile,
You hear a loud knock.
Who does?
in the mid-bay?
The medbay. Anyone in the medbay.
Am I arriving there?
You would be arriving there, but I reckon you'd be past the door by now.
I've already walked in and suddenly I hear the knock, yeah?
Yep.
Yep, I turn around.
Let me in! It's of the essence.
What?
Let me in, damn it!
Who's that?
Declare
I didn't hear what he said.
Let me in!
your name and status.
You know me as Tyber Haz. You can also call me Albius.
Albers?
Albius.
I believe that would be
Albus.
the Inquisitor.
Let him in, would you?
What are you doing in the cupboard?
Oh dear. Was I that slammed?
Yeah, we brought you down here for some detox.
In any case, with your sakes disturb my sleep. Well, time is of the essence. Where is he?
Tyrese, listen to me. Listen to me. You might be suffering from a psychic event. Calm down.
Oh dear. She did not have this much effect before. Except for when we were in the corridor. I
Yeah.
think it might be an effect.
I knew it would be risky for her to be this close to the warp during a potential awakening.
As
Indeed.
it is only the four of us, I will share my suspicions to a warp entity being aboard the ship to the Inquisitor.
A warp entity as well. How so?
What?
Yeah.
Why do you suspect this? What's your reason?
Because the ship is fucking up, and it's not a mechanical issue. What
Well,
else can interfere with it?
Well, if it's any indication, it might well also be... Could be an... You might be right. It could be a combination. If there is, in fact, a warp-based... a warp-based creature
Based.
aboard this ship.
A based creature.
A warp-based creature aboard this ship, along
Yeah.
with the witch's curse being activated.
Hang on, the witch's curse?
You
Why
do
not back
remember...
there? A
I'm
second
mad at you.
Inquisitor.
Allow me to reiterate.
Oh, was that the illness she had?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
That is
never mind,
a
that's fine. I
inherent
forgot.
affliction.
Yeah, I forgot. That's fine.
Tyrese, if you can hear my voice, try and respond.
No, it's shaking. It's falling. It's all over.
Do not
That's
focus on the falling. Focus on my voice. Do you hear me? So 1, 2, 3. 4, 3. Don't forget to breathe.
All
What's
she
that
does
on?
is breathe.
And then I have a question.
Out of curiosity, what's the status of the ship's machine spirit?
The ship's machine spirit is
I'll
distressed.
I'll try senescence again. Get a
Can I give him an assistance?
Sure.
bruh.
As I suspected something was up. I'm also going to let the Inquisitor know
I
that.
will utilize my final fate point.
Yep.
Yes.
No.
Bruh.
Fuck. Is there something I can do to assist? Pasta?
Tech use, maybe?
I don't have tech use.
There is
I can
panic.
scrutiny.
I don't think that's gonna help you, unfortunately.
Void chip.
Maybe. Try it.
Operate void ship. Here we go.
If you do really...
I have 2 fate points. I now have 1 fate point.
If you do really well on this next one, I'll give it to you.
Fucking go. No!
I feel the warp
Deno just got
overtaking
knocked
me.
out.
The
He
ship
just tripped
is...
and got knocked out.
The
It's
ship is
fine.
totally calm.